So one of the reasons I actually decided to join ROTC was I've always wanted to serve in the military. That was just kind of something I've always wanted to do. And ROTC gives you a great opportunity to get a college education, still have that social group along with all your friends in college, and also lets you experience a little bit of the military aspect. And you really can get a good amount of knowledge from every bit of those institutions. One of the most important things I've learned basically in my experience in Bronco Battalion is accountability, integrity. Always have a reason for something you're doing, and always make sure that the reason you're doing it is the correct reason. Always, that's the biggest thing for me, is just making sure that you're doing something with a purpose, and then you're also accountable and making sure that if you're doing that certain act or that certain, I guess, mission or any type of military aspect, you have a reason for doing it, and then you can also back up the reason for why you are doing it. So some of the hands-on learning experiences in ROTC are every Thursday you get to do a kind of a live interactive lab where you get to go out into the upper Boise foothills. And in doing so, you get to run different types of missions. You can do a raid, a movement to contact, you can do an ambush. There's a bunch of different things you can do. And also in the summertime, you can participate in many different ROTC put on summer training. One I attended was Basic Camp, which is a shortened version of basic training for officers. This past summer, I got to go to Advanced Camp, and that is when cadres such as officers and senior NCOs come from all over the country, and they assess your leadership abilities on how to properly lead a platoon, how to conduct a live fire, how to possibly any different types of scenarios such as setting up a patrol base, a movement to contact, and then once you conclude this training, there's other different trainings you can do. Some are more into the actual military, such as airborne or air assault school. I got to participate in something that sent me to Korea, and I got to work with the 6-9 Cav out of Camp Casey, Korea. It was an amazing experience, and I got to lead my own platoon on an actual mission, and it's something you'll never ever get to experience until you actually become a platoon leader in the Army. So what public service means to me is taking care of the community around you. And one of the best ways that ROTC can fit into that is just constantly being courteous, polite, making sure the people around you are taken care of. And that type of mentality it transfers over from the military, but one of the best things you can do in ROTC is learn how to be basically polite, be friendly, and then take care of the people around you. And that type of ability will carry into any public service. Well, I would say if someone was considering joining ROTC, I'd say it's a great opportunity. Come on in, let us talk to you. If this is something that you're really excited about, I mean, there's so many different opportunities. You get to meet some really amazing people. You get to meet some amazing NCOs, officers, and people who not only train you in the military aspect, but train you to be an adult, be accountable, and they teach you just great skills that will carry on for the rest of your life. I mean, the stuff you learn on ROTC, such as integrity, accountability, basically how to properly conduct yourself in any formal situation or informal situation, all that stuff will carry over basically for the rest of your life. So after graduation, my plans are to head to Fort Benning, Georgia, where I will be attending ABOLC, which is Armor Basic Officer Leadership Course. And after that, I hope to be able to step right into my platoon, introduce myself, and then benefit them the best way I possibly can, and then continue just my knowledge. I want to learn more. I haven't stopped learning, nor will I ever stop learning. And the Army is great at teaching you something new that you never even knew you could learn.